Chapter 2, Page 11. Vocabulary Preview. 1. Apples. 2. Bananas. 3. Bread. 4. Cake. 5. Carrots. 6. Cheese. 7. Chicken. 8. Eggs. 9. Fish. 10. Grapes. 11. Ketchup. 12. Lemons. 13. Lettuce. 14. Mayonnaise. 15. Meat. 16. Mustard. 17. Onions. 18. Oranges. 19. Pears. 20. Pepper. 21. Potatoes. 22. Salt. 23. Soy sauce. 24. Tomatoes. Page 12. Talk about it. Where are the cookies? Where's the cheese? Listen to the models.
Where are the cookies?
They're in the cabinet. Where's the cheese?
It's in the refrigerator. Where are the bananas?
They're on the counter. Where's the ice cream?
It's in the freezer.
Page 13. Let's make sandwiches for lunch. Listen to the first model.
Let's make sandwiches for lunch.
Sorry, we can't. There isn't any bread.
Listen to the second model.
Let's make an apple pie for dessert.
Sorry, we can't. There aren't any apples.
Do exercise 1 based on the first model. You will hear the correct line after you speak. We'll begin.
Let's make pizza for lunch.
Sorry, we can't. There isn't any cheese.
Do exercise 2 based on the second model. We'll begin.
Let's make some fresh lemonade.
Sorry, we can't. There aren't any lemons.
Do exercises 3 through 8. You will hear the correct line after you speak. We'll begin. 3.
Let's make a salad for dinner.
Sorry, we can't. There isn't any lettuce.
4.
Let's make an omelet for breakfast.
Sorry, we can't. There aren't any eggs.
5.
Let's bake a cake for dessert.
Sorry, we can't. There isn't any flour.
6.
Let's make some fresh orange juice for breakfast.
Sorry, we can't. There aren't any oranges.
7.
Let's have French fries with our hamburgers.
Sorry, we can't. There aren't any potatoes.
8.
Let's have meatballs with our spaghetti.
Sorry, we can't. There isn't any meat.
Page 14. How much milk do you want? Listen to the first model.
How much milk do you want? Not too much, just a little. Okay, here you are. Thanks.
Listen to the second model.
How many cookies do you want?
Not too many, just a few.
Okay, here you are.
Thanks.
Do exercise 1 based on the first model. You will hear the correct line after you speak. We'll begin.
How much rice do you want?
Not too much, just a little.
Okay, here you are.
Thanks.
Do exercise 2 based on the second model. You will hear the correct line after you speak. We'll begin.
How many French fries do you want?
Not too many, just a few.
Okay, here you are.
Thanks.
Do exercises 3, 4, and 5. 3. We'll begin.
How much ice cream do you want?
Not too much, just a little.
Okay, here you are.
Thanks.
4. You begin.
How much coffee do you want?
Not too much, just a little.
Okay, here you are.
Thanks.
5. You begin.
How many meatballs do you want?
Not too many, just a few.
Okay, here you are.
Thanks.
Page 15. Role play. Would you care for some more? Listen to these conversations.
How do you like the chocolate cake?
I think it's delicious.
I'm glad you like it. Would you care for some more?
Yes, please, but not too much, just a little. My doctor says that too much chocolate cake is bad for my health.
How do you like the cookies?
I think they're delicious.
I'm glad you like them. Would you care for some more?
Yes, please. But not too many. Just a few. My doctor says that too many cookies are bad for my health.
How do you like the ice cream?
I think it's delicious.
I'm glad you like it. Would you care for some more?
Yes, please. But not too much. Just a little. My doctor says that too much ice cream is bad for my health.
Page 15. How to say it. Complimenting about food. Listen.
This chicken is delicious.
I'm glad you like it.
This chicken is very good.
I'm glad you like it.
This chicken is excellent.
I'm glad you like it.
This chicken is wonderful.
I'm glad you like it.
This chicken is fantastic.
I'm glad you like it.
These potatoes are delicious.
I'm glad you like them.
These potatoes are very good.
I'm glad you like them.
These potatoes are excellent.
I'm glad you like them.
These potatoes are wonderful.
I'm glad you like them.
These potatoes are fantastic.
I'm glad you like them.
Two bags of groceries. Listen.
Henry is at the supermarket, and he's really upset. He just bought some groceries, and he can't believe he just spent $60. He bought only a few oranges, a few apples, a little milk, a little ice cream, and a few eggs. He also bought just a little coffee, a few onions, a few bananas, a little rice, a little cheese, and a few lemons. He didn't buy very much fish, he didn't buy very many grapes, and he didn't buy very much meat. Henry just spent $60, but he's walking out of the supermarket with only 2 bags of groceries. No wonder he's upset.
Listening. Listen and choose what the people are talking about. 1.
How much do you want?
Just a little, please.
2.
Do you want some more?
Okay, but just a few.
3.
These are delicious.
I'm glad you like them.
4.
I ate too many.
How many did you eat?
5.
They're bad for my health.
Really?
6.
It's very good.
Thank you.
7.
Would you care for some more?
Yes, but not too much.
8. wait.
There isn't any.
There isn't?
Page 17. Delicious. Listen. Lucy likes French fries. In fact, she eats them all the time. Her friends often tell her that she eats too many French fries. But Lucy doesn't think so. She thinks they're delicious. Fred likes ice cream. In fact, he eats it all the time. His doctor often tells him that he eats too much ice cream. But Fred doesn't think so. He thinks it's delicious. Tastes terrible. Listen. Daniel doesn't like vegetables. In fact, he never eats them. His parents often tell him that vegetables are good for him. But Daniel doesn't care. He thinks they taste terrible. Alice doesn't like yogurt. In fact, she never eats it. Her children often tell her that yogurt is good for her, but Alice doesn't care. She thinks it tastes terrible. Page 18. Pronunciation. Reduced for. Listen, then say it.
Let's make a salad for dinner. Let's make eggs for breakfast. Would you care for some more cake? It's bad for my health.
Say it. Then listen.
Let's make pizza for lunch. Let's have ice cream for dessert. Would you care for some more cookies? They're bad for my health.
End of chapter 2.